before we get started, although I am a technician, I am not your technician. Please see your technician for professional car advice. I am not responsible for any damage to you, yourself, your equipment, improvement in your love life. Everything in this video is for educational purpose only. With that being said, stay safe and let's get to the content. Good day, everybody. Today's video is going to be filmed on a 2019 Chevrolet Silverado. Okay, first I'm going to show you the issue this truck is having and see if it's similar to what you're experiencing. A temporary way to get you home, and then how to verify what the problem is. Now, everything's in functioning order here, and at first you're thinking, why is this guy even filming this video? There's nothing wrong with this truck. So I go in reverse, camera turns on, I can go into neutral, and I can go into drive, and the truck will move. I can take it out of park, the parking brake will turn off, all parking brake release, so the truck will indeed drive. Now here's where the problem begins, and here is where how I found this truck. So let me turn on the light so you can see me messing with the shift selector. Now you can see I cannot get it out of drive, and the parking lights work fine. The parking brake works fine. The regular brake. So there was actually not an issue there. So if this is you're stuck in drive or you're stuck in neutral. Let's see. I can sit here and play with this all day, and nothing's gonna go. So the customer actually called me. He had turned the truck off, and he could not turn the truck back on because if you're not, give me a second. Because if you're not in park or neutral, you are not going to be able to turn the truck on. So let me show you how to get it into neutral or park so you can actually turn on your truck and drive home. Now once you get home, you're going to have to repeat what I'm about to show you again to get the truck back into park or neutral. So for this part, I highly suggest either get a second person or you put chalk blocks on both sides of one of the wheels because you are going to be going underneath the truck. Also ensure that the parking brake is engaged. Let's see, you can see. Is that gonna, yep, there we go. So ensure the parking brake is engaged. Either have a second person in here holding their foot on the brake, or put some chalk blocks on both sides of one of the wheels. Now, how do we get this into neutral or park so we can turn on the truck and drive it to where you need to drive it to and prevent yourself from having to get a tow truck or anything like that? So here we go. You can see where I am in the truck. We're gonna slide underneath here. I'm gonna have to pause so I can get under here. Okay, so you're still following me where I am in the truck, and I had to come from this backside because of these rails, these foot rails. I'm too fat to fit underneath over here, otherwise I'd show you from this angle, so I'm just gonna have to show you from back here because of my fat beer gut. Okay, what we're looking for is right there, this cable part right here that I'm tapping on. Let me finish getting to where we need to be. Perfect, right there. Okay, so this is what you need to find underneath the truck. So you can see approximately where I'm at. There's the front wheel. If the truck's been running, careful, this pipe right here is going to be piping hot. See what I did there? I know, kind of lame. Okay, now here's the part where it gets tricky and potentially dangerous. So please ensure you have either double chocks or somebody's with their foot on the brake. So this lever right here, you can actually manually shift it. And when you move it, that one click right there, your truck is now in neutral and it will actually start. If you go one more click over, the truck is now in reverse. And from this reverse position, you should be able to go into the truck itself, into the cabin, and shift into park. Now, I'm not even going to pause the video so you don't think there's any trickery going on. And you'll see that the truck is in park. Let me slide my foot back. Oh, yep, that's definitely why I did not slide in from that way. That one. Now I'm scratching my beard good a little bit. Okay. And you can see, because we manually shifted that lever, we're now in reverse. And being in reverse, you should be able to finish moving the lever back into park. Now, if you need more time to, you know, find the part, find a mechanic, whatever, at least this way your truck is in the park position. You can lock it, every normal day, normal business operation after that. And then you can take your time with the repair. So from this point, the truck will actually start back up since I got the key in here. And same thing, I should be able to go into reverse to drive or into drive and go to where I need to go. Now the problem is going to be, as soon as I turn it off at my destination, I'm going to be stuck in that drive, and you have to go back underneath the truck and shift that transmission selector manually as far as it'll go. Hopefully it'll go as far as the reverse position for you, and you can get this back into drive. If not, you can at least get it into that neutral position, and you should be able to start your truck and get you to, back into drive and get you to where you need to go. So let me show you guys what the problem is, why this truck is doing that, and why potentially your truck could be doing that, what the fix is, and yeah, let's get to it. Let me get my flashlight from underneath and I'll show you guys what to do next. Okay, to verify the fault, you only need this number 7 socket, and there's 3 number 7s you have to remove. The first one is in this hole right here. So you take that bolt screw out. There's what that looks like. That is a number 7. So you get that one out. And now that I showed you how to get your truck out of drive and into neutral or park, preferably into park, that's the safest position to do this job. So fire her up. Oh, probably should skip a little step real quick. Hang on a second. Okay. A lot of people use a trim tool, plastic trim tool, to separate this part here. But you can actually go to the back here. You can manually separate it, and then you can use your hands. You actually don't need a trim tool. This one was a little easier to do because I just did it a minute ago, and I put everything back together so I can show you guys the process and what you need to do. You do not need to remove this entire top part to verify the fault. You just kind of need to lift it and leave it propped out of the way. Now, why did we turn on the truck and rotate? Because the next two, you can already see one right there. So that's also a number 7. And then there's one on the other side. Also, oh, come on. Learn how to use a flashlight. And this one, that guy right there, also the same number 7. So, okay. So we got that one out, got that one out, and then the one in the bottom, and then this bottom piece should just slide out. I did forget to mention, it does help if you extend the steering wheel, telescope it all the way out. Just slide that out. So you got 1, 2, 3, one clip from the top, and this comes right out. Now, hope we can turn off the truck now that we're done rotating. Now here is the problem. Here is what's causing the truck to do what it's doing. Right here. Where is my pick tool? So right in here, this little lever right here, this plunger, whatever you want to call it, it's supposed to have like a rubber piece, like a lining on it. do I still have a piece of it remaining here? Did I throw them all away? I think all the chunks flew away. At any rate, because this is missing a chunk right here that is supposed to help run it along this path, that is why you cannot shift out of drive. As I took this off, I was like, I should see remnants and pieces, and sure enough, this was actually laying down on this thing. This is the piece that broke that belongs on that plunger. So all that trouble is because of this piece of plastic. Good times. I'm going to show you the temporary fix, like a $15 temporary fix. And you can see I have everything taken apart. Let me show you the fix. It is a clear grommet. You can see this clear grommet in place of the this is the remnants of the plastic piece that goes in there. Like I said, that's broken. So all I did to get that grommet on there was turn on the truck, hold my foot on the brake. With one hand, I pull the shift selector a little bit, and you can see that bottom piece moving. And then, I mean, I can't do it right now because I'm recording, but so with one hand, jiggle this into position, and with the other hand, I just shove that in there. You can kind of see some notches there. So let me show you the magic Dorman kit number to get you through the day, to buy you some extra time. If you're on vacation and you don't want to leave it at the dealership there or another shop, and you're just like, how do I just get home and I can deal with this later, and buy the proper assembly piece, this whole thing. Like I said, that is the permanent fix. I would not call this a permanent fix. I would definitely use the word temporary. Use the word temporary at your own discretion. Temporary is a relative term. To somebody, some people temporary is a day. To other people temporary, well, question mark. That's up to you. Anyways, go out, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, Amazon, whatever. Buy yourself this Dorman 14797. There was only one grommet in here, one clear grommet. Like I said, all I did was shove that grommet in there, and now I have full functionality. I'm going to drive, going to park. We can get this truck back out on the road until we get the proper, I don't know what you call that, half ball plastic thing. Until we get that full piece, this truck is back on the road with that temporary fix. Let's go! Oh, don't forget to apply a little grease around there. Last but not least, here is the whole complete assembly from Chevy that you need to purchase in order to get just that plastic half ball piece. As far as I know, that half ball plastic piece is not available individually. You must buy this entire assembly. I will show the replacement in a separate video, follow-up video, part 2. Look for that if you want to see my version of that replacement. Without further ado, here is the complete assembly required for the proper permanent fix. I do hope this video helped you out, saved you some money. You guys know the deal. Stay safe out there.